and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football. So are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Play action. Now it's Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
I think that typically we expect teams to save their home run plays for later in the game when they feel like they have an advantage over a defense. But in this case, they thought they had the advantage right away and took the shot on the first play of the game and completed it successfully.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Back to it after the pick six, Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Bear in mind the 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers, to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Jones again. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A huge play there for Arizona. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. On 2nd and 9, Murray. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Shotgun now for Murray. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Cardinals go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. This is Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
From the 38, Mayfield forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Banks. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shaw. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Man, I got you. Regular. Check it back. Check it back.
And again, it's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Read it well, and it's picked. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Jones. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On play action, it's Murray. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. Being chased out left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He finds his man complete. It's Shaw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. 86 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's a Packers touchdown. Allen Lazard. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Play fake. Murray. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Jones breaking from the contact, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray, flushed out right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their rep.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead now up to 14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. 1st down, Mayfield. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. But a throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Mayfield. Looking deep for Adams. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before that.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Murray eluding the pressure right. Room past the 20. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Murray. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to...
And shutting him off. Now open field. And all the way down to the 35. 136 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run it with Jones. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Hey!
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Mayfield looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Shaw. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They run with Hines, and he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff, now Murray. Making the catch, this is the tight end Oliver. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Murray going to throw. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Yep. What the hell did they review that last play for, man?
That stupid boy. I had to make sure. I thought you was gonna jump with that dude though.
When I clicked off him, it made me click off Amos, and it took me to the wrong person. Yeah, and I blitzed with the wrong person. I wanted to run right at him with Gillian and leave Amos back there.
You know you could click R3.
See, it's clicking R3. I've been sliding R3 down, bro.
Yeah, that make the nigga hit stick.
Yeah,
that nigga be falling and shit.
Yeah, I was fucking up last game when I was trying that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right,
I
partner. They
don't
all bounced
mind
in their
helping
step
people,
after scoring
man.
that first touchdown. But
I
the
gotta get
defense
this
was
nigga
ready to
bad,
go,
y'all.
and that's the problem right
Yeah,
now.
he been running that bitch. He usually don't run that bitch like this. My O line, they had some XP from my last 2 wins, so they got a little better.
Oh, them
But I
niggas
got
choked
my
that
left
bitch,
tackle.
bro.
My left tackle trying to leave, bro. And that shit
Oh,
blowing
for
me.
real.
Yeah, but I won my.
You
He
shouldn't have
said this
opened the
2 games
message,
ago.
bro. You shouldn't have opened the message. Everybody know that.
But look, I opened the first one by mistake. My shit was lagging, and I opened the first one by mistake, bro. So then the second one up, I just ain't gonna open the second jump, and hopefully everything be everything.
Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work like that or not.
Oh, get rid of the ball, Baker.
So I thought I was gonna be in trouble when he got hurt. He came back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that boy balling.
Hey, Davis to be the GOAT, boy.
I need to find another QB. Baker ain't bad, but he ain't what I want.
He older now, though.
He
the
only
problem.
30.
But I'm saying in Madden terms,
In Madden,
that's old, especially
But see, I
then.
had to go with him because I had to. I had whatchamacallit.
He still got throw power though.
Oh yeah, Baker throw power was still 95.
Look at that. That was a good ass throw.
I didn't think he was. See, Aaron Rodgers won't making that pass last year for me.
Oh yeah, he done lost that gunslinger and he done lost throw power.
Yeah, bro. Like he lost. His throw power was like an 89, 88.
Ooh.
And he was 41. So people was like, why you ain't keep A-Rod? Hell no, I ain't keeping A-Rod. I gave up. Well, you see in my trade, I gave up my first, got a first back, Baker in the third. Shit.
Yeah,
at least for a trial run, you know. And I ain't feel like no quarterback in that last year draft was going to be around at 12. But I ain't even make it to the draft. My grandma, she had passed the night of the draft.
Oh, damn. That's tough.
Yeah,
sorry to hear that, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. We just had our funeral Thursday. That thing won't easy, boy. I tell you. I've been living with we've been living in the same house since I was born. So it's like, just around the crib, this shit feel different as fuck. This feel different as hell to see in that room. We all adjusting.
Wow. You said she passed from COVID?
Yeah, that shit attacked her lungs or her pneumonia. She had pneumonia and shit.
Dang.
She couldn't breathe on her pneumonia. But the wild part is she was on this BiPAP machine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the machine is basically doing all your breathing for you.
Yeah.
Without it, her oxygen fell instantly. So they had my grandma out of bed for the first time last Thursday. I think it was last Thursday, yeah. Out of bed for the first time. She was not moving around. She wasn't ever really mobile no more. But they had her in the chair versus in the hospital bed. The hose came loose. But my cousin,
shit.
he happened to be there. He happened to be there, luckily. And he called a nurse and told the nurse, hey, can you please hurry up and get in here? So the dude ran in there, Jane, no problem, got it straight. Later on that night, the same thing happened, but nobody was around.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's how she went out. Even though the doctors gave her a slim chance of making the whole thing, like beating it because of how bad her lungs had deteriorated.
Mm-hmm.
She survived. She was on that machine longer than anybody they ever seen. They said most people get aggravated from that machine. You know, jumped the wrong one. They get aggravated after a few days and take it off themselves. But you know, they said either she might come over it. You know, there's a small chance she might, but she got a chance. You know, so I wanted to give her that chance. We had people in the family trying to basically write her off right then and there after only being in the hospital for 2 days. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna give grandma a chance, but she's gonna beat a lot of shit. Yeah, they're gonna tell me up when they call me, bro, because I had just left the hospital like an hour after, before that shit happened. I was just there.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah, bro, it's been a rough few weeks, bro. I can't even lie to you, bro. Like, since she went in that joint, it's been crazy.
Dang, man. That COVID shit, that shit crazy.
Yeah,
when did she catch COVID?
Don't nobody know for real, because it could have been way before. One night, bro, my mom got off work and shit. You know, we all in the crib like we normally would. Oh, slide. Keep running, man. We all in the crib. She just got off. We go in the room, check on grandma. We check on her. She not responding. You know, she breathing heavy, like, but she like out of it. So when we call the ambulance, ambulance gets her, like, her oxygen is extremely low, extremely. So they took her to the hospital, gave her a COVID test, and it was just that at that point. But it was like at that point, it was already really bad.
Damn.
So, yeah. And it was passed around the house, basically. My girl caught it, and I caught it, then my mama boyfriend caught it, and then my brother caught it. My mom the only one who didn't get it because she vaccinated. Not saying that's the reason, because people who vaccinated get the shit too. Yeah, it didn't catch her. But one day, in the crazy part, we all stayed away from that, and then I got her own Florida house, basically. You don't even be on that floor with her, because ain't like. But one night she slipped out her bed. This before we knew my mama boyfriend had it. He had to go in there real quick, pick her up, put her in the bed. He dipped out. So we thinking
that's
when she might have caught it. Yeah, but you know, that shit really be in the air. So even when we're not going up to that floor, that should be rising, you know. And it could have went through the vents. It could have went anywhere because the whole house ended up catching it, you know. So it's just unfortunate, man, because, man, she ain't had the best health. Like, well, she was healthy, don't get me wrong, but she had mental health issues. Like, she was a schizophrenic, so she was hearing voices and shit. But she dealt with the majority of her life. She dealt with chronic arthritis. So I just feel like she was at peace, bro. You know, it's still taking me a while to process, you know, her just not being here. But I just try to keep in mind that she at peace. She ain't dealing with none of that crazy stuff in her head. She ain't dealing with the pain she was going through.
For sure.
You know, that's all I try to stay in that mind. And it's why I don't go to church for real, but she raised me in the church down his badge, y'all. But we stopped going when she got, finally, right? She, the pastor, like my pastor from back in the day, the church me and my grandma used to go to before she started getting real sick. His message was crazy, like, and it made the process of the funeral a little better, because I had to go up there with my cousin. We did eulogy, eulogy, not even eulogy, the what is it, reflection.
Okay.
Yeah, and that I could barely get through it, bro. Like, I could barely, like, that shit was.
Yeah, whole conversation was funny.
Bro.
Who's name, man?
I'll come and see what niggas is on. I might take my ass to bed, bro. I'll come in and see what niggas talking about.
Hey, bro, who you lose to today?
Broncos.
Right, you lose. You hit you with that
too. Go look at my screen and rewind it to the last minute of the game.
What?
No, I cut the screen off. Rewind to the last minute of the screen and see how I lost.
What happened?
It's 17-24. I'm in position to score, tie the game with like 2-3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He did that bullshit ass blitz shit that niggas be doing. I had a wide open receiver, hit through it. One of his niggas that was blitzing, one of his D-line jumped up, tipped the ball in the air, and one of his linebackers caught the pick and ran it back for a pick six.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I cut the screen off. I ain't got time for that bullshit. Then Elijah Moore got hurt. Quinn Williams got hurt. A whole bunch of shit there, though.
God damn, y'all nigga. Ah, shit. Oh, you missed the nigga that was wide open.
I had it, bro. That nigga ain't even good for real. Them niggas just be, I don't know. I be looking at niggas' opponents and shit who they be playing. Niggas don't really be playing like more than on the time he played, like he got 3-4 wins in his conference, his division. He got a 3-4 because Hat ain't shit and goddamn BC ain't shit.
Yeah.
So he got a 3-4. And if he could steal one from Bays, you feel me, then that make his record even be better. So I be looking at niggas like goddamn Houston and all them niggas don't be playing nobody for real. Yeah, my schedule tough this year, but I done played. I don't know. I'm watching this power shit on my phone, trying to watch it on my phone, so I won't have to wait.
See about more about money.
You said power.
Yeah, you'll get something a little link to it. I had posted it on you ain't in on Facebook chat with us.
I'm gonna wait for it. I ain't even gonna look at delete. I'm gonna wait for it.
At the delete.
Man, I try to get gappers from the edge, right?
Try to get who?
Gafford from X. That's what this nigga say he want.
I mean, at the end of the day, this shit ain't gonna get approved.
Yeah, he talking about he want Beckham.
He want Beckham? That ain't getting approved. That nigga 30, ain't he? 30.
Yeah, he talking about who the receiver?
Yeah, he 30. That's the nigga I traded.
I know. I told him. I said I ain't even respond to the nigga because I was like, what you want for Gafford? He was like, O-line and D-line. I was like, man, I ain't got no O-line I can trade. Like, all my O-line, I need them. Like,
float that, Baker.
I was like, all my O-line, I need them. This nigga talking about you got a superstar O-line. I said, nigga, that nigga untouchable, boy. What the fuck you mean like that? Like,
superstar lineman, yeah, you can't get them up.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, you think a superstar O-lineman worth the same value as a wide receiver? Man, you just fucking crap.
I had a trade game to make sure that nigga got it. That's why I failed. I should have ran that bitch back, but make sure that nigga got it.
Yeah, I played the Patriots. He's 6-3. I played Casey. He's 5-2. I played Houston. He's 6-3. I played the Saints. He's 4-4. I played the Bengals. He's 5-3.
Throwing that too.
Oh, come on, Amos.
Why you throw that bitch over there?
Yeah, he threw that bitch way wrong.
Yeah, Console 3-5. Console lost again this week.
I don't know, but I can't believe he lost to Bays because he was beating him.
Yeah, they was back and forth, bro. Bays really put him back in the game though. Like Bays was beating his ass like by 2 touchdowns. Like if Bays run the ball more and stop trying to goddamn go 5 wide and run score up on niggas, Bays, that game really don't even be that close. I was watching that game at work. I was mad as hell. Bays really let him back in the game by throwing picks and shit.
I was watching the first half, the end of the first half.
Yeah, I got Console next week. I got Console. I got Twan.
Oh shit!
You really got that on.
I threw it to the wrong nigga.
And that shit still, man, that's crazy, Kyle.
I had the wrong button like a bitch.
And that bitch right there in the middle.
Nigga, Console 3-5.
Bro,
more.
What's going on my old line? Them niggas just getting ran over, bro.
I kind of built this D line up, but Kenny Clark hurt for 3 weeks, but that shit hurt me.
Shit, it don't even look like it.
Yeah,
that boy Bob.
Like Quill Williams hurt too. That shit kicked me. That nigga. I don't know, bro. I did that inside zone shit. My games. Man.
Don't ever do that shit.
And I couldn't run the fucking ball.
Nah. Oh, don't ever do the passing ones, bro. Don't ever do that shit. That shit will fuck your team up.
You said what it is?
Don't ever do the like if you was playing against the Cowboys, don't put that shit on inside zone because every time he run an inside play action, the DB's gonna get cooked.
Yeah, I won't worry about that for real. But I was looking at. I'm talking about on offense. I did inside zone, and I couldn't run the fucking ball. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
I mean, I do it sometimes. But you know, I be doing it just for the training. I don't do the shit to run the ball for real.
Come on, Savage.
Oh, Console got a bye week this week.
That's the daggone. Savage, you right there, bro. You launched that. That's a beautiful one.
If I beat Console, his season over. If I beat Console this week, his season over. 3-6.
My season looking over already. Yeah, I'm ready to be 3-5, bro.
Bro, you played against Mike?
Yeah, I beat Mike.
Man, I could not stop that nigga. That nigga was just running past all my dudes. Like,
no, my corner's pretty fast. I ain't gonna lie, some crazy shit. I was catching a lot of passes that really was risky, 50-50 balls.
Man, that quarterback
or
trash,
like 75-25. Yeah, I caught some.
That quarterback trash though. I was playing when Console had that quarterback. That nigga be overthrowing slants and shit. Like he'll put that bitch like 5 yards in front of the receiver. Overthrow.
Shit, he ain't even had to throw no motherfucking slant because he threw a go route. The niggas was just beating my dudes by so fucking
when you play
much.
Mike, bro, you gotta play cover 2. You gotta play cover 2.
Yeah. See, I didn't do that.
You can't play cover 3. You can't play cover 3. You can't play
nothing.
Outrun
them bitches, bro.
Yeah, you can't play nothing. You can't play nothing against Mike with nothing They got that
The,
cornerback by
the
himself
purple or the blue.
sideline.
Yeah. I ain't know
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah,
ain't
you
know
can't.
that nigga was
Hollywood, he just
cooking,
gonna throw
man.
it up and float it. Hollywood gonna go get it.
And bro, he was cooking like.
Yeah, you can't play nothing on Mike. Mike gonna either go for them
Man,
crosses.
you gotta secure catch that, boy. God damn, Baker, that's a good
Mike
throw.
Mike
It
gonna
was
either
a
go
hell
for
of
them.
a throw.
Yeah, see, Mike, that's what I did against Console. Was Console and Mike and Beige, and I do defend deep pass. Cause that's what they looking for. That's what they first read really
Go
is.
throw one more, Baker. Fuck
And
it.
that shit worked too, cause my cornerback versus Console, that motherfucker came off a go route